What's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another Power Book 2 Go Season 4 Theory and Prediction video. And it seems like Kane's heart and his love of Effie is going to cost him. Unfortunately, this man is a sucker for love, and he's losing his head in the game. And he will be forced to make a decision between the woman he loves and the woman who gave him life before the season is over. Whatever decision he makes may just cost him his own life. Because we know he will attempt to devise a plan to kill Noma and retire Effie from the game. But another issue is, Noma just might see this coming and already be on to him. And we need to talk about this right now. This video is going to be another banger. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel so y'all get this fire every day. Because this is where you will get the wildest, most creative, and entertaining power theories on the World Wide Web. Also, if you're a power fan or power theory content creator, I'm looking to collaborate with all of you in future videos. I'd also love to get you guys on the weekly lives that I do 3 times a week, where we can recap the episodes together and talk everything power. And I'm also going to be doing reviews and movies, new and old, of shows and movies that you can request. And if you want to be a part of that, email me at n.almighty1991@gmail.com or DM me on Instagram at Nate_Almighty_GDA. Now, without further ado, let's get to it. Right, y'all. As usual, let's break it down like this. Kane is the ultimate sucker for love. It's not going to work for him by the time the end of this season arrives. Okay? And what's crazy is you will find men like Kane all over the hood. You got to understand that the most dangerous guys in the streets, the biggest tough guys, the people who talk the least and shoot their gun the most, use violence the most, are always the biggest simps and suckers, are always the biggest sucker for loves in the hood. I'm talking about your OG gang member. I'm talking about the most violent person. There is a Kane. He is a Kane within him. And he's a sucker for love. If you go to prison, and I'm getting back to power, but I just wanted to say this, right? Relate this to real life. When you go to prison and you look at all the violent crimes of all the guys from the hood, if they be honest and they trace it back, it has something to do with a woman, right? You shot somebody because you denied the fact that this guy hit his girl. And when I say hit, I mean slept with his girl, or she liked the guy, or she cheated with the dude, or they was trying to impress a girl, or stuff like that. Or guys is locked up, somebody smashes his girl, now he snitched. That happened with my mans who's doing life in the feds right now. But anyways, the moral of what I'm trying to say is that it's not going to end well for Kane and his love for Effie. I did not know Kane was so far gone until I seen the tears in his eye at the end of episode 6. Your boy Kane is far gone. Far gone. Like, he's deeply in love with Effie. And the mistake that he's making, right? The mistake that he's making is still thinking that she will ever love him more than she loves Tariq St. Patrick, all right? Something about that St. Patrick boy just does it for her in a way that Kane cannot do. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that she understands that Tariq is ill in the streets, but he also has the mind to go in a different direction. Whereas she can relate to Tariq more in that way because she can get it in the streets, but she was forced to be in the streets, even though she can maneuver, even though she's seen at the end that she's not even ready for that she doesn't even want to have to deal with what she had to deal with. But she knows she can get it in the streets, but she also knows that she can go somewhere else. And maybe she looks down on Kane, or she isn't into Kane like that because she sees Kane as somebody who will never amount to anything more than being an average street guy, or an above average but still street guy. But something about Tariq St. Patrick just does it for her more than Cain. And Cain just does not see it. He got the smoke screen in front of his eye. And I'm going to tell you how it's going to end up bad for him. Because what's going to happen is that y'all know, after seeing what happened with Effie, y'all know what's next. Cain and Effie will devise a plan in order to kill Noma. Because like Effie said, the only way to get out of dealing with Noma is with a bullet. With a damn bullet. We all know this. So Cain is already in a position to where he knows that Noma is treating him like he's Obi now. Right? He thought that if he hit her with the Disney, he was going to be able to dickmatize her, for lack of a better term, right? He'd be able to do that, and he'd be able to finesse his way in. But he's realizing that after he got a glass thrown at his head, that he's nothing more than a glorified Obi from Queens. Cain wants to be at the top. Cain wants to be at the top of the totem pole. The top of the totem pole. I said totem pole. Anyways, he wants to be at the top of the organization, and he sees his way in. He doesn't want to work with Monet. At the same time, we know he's still protecting Monet while acting like he doesn't give a damn about Monet. He knows Monet and Drew stole the shipment. He's protecting them. He knows that if Noma knows it was Monet, she would ask him to kill his own mom and his own family. He's not going to do it. Then he realizes that his life would then be on the line, and that he would have to ultimately kill Noma anyway. He's at a crossroads where it's already decided that one way or another, he's going to have to kill Noma. So he might as well take advantage of the situation and use it to save Effie anyway. And after seeing that Effie can't handle this, he's going to want Effie to just survive and make it to Stanford and live her life. And we all know it's not even going to work that way for Effie either. Effie is going to be pulled back in too. But until we get to that point, we're going to see from episode 7 up until none of this plan works out, we're going to see Cain and Effie try to put a plan together in order to kill Noma. And what's going to have to happen in order for that plan to even come close to working out is going to involve a couple special people that I'm going to bring up in a separate video, and I'm sure you guys already have a hint, but I'm going to go into detail of why it has to be that way. But they're going to formulate a plan, and Cain is going to do whatever Effie suggests, and ultimately it's not going to work out. And it's not going to work out because Cain is slow. If Cain involves Effie in any kind of way, and it has anything to do with Tariq getting crossed over in some type of way, y'all know what's going to happen. Effie is going to choose to help Tariq. The difference between Cain and Tariq is this. Yes, Effie crossed over Tariq 2-3 times. But after the second time she crossed Tariq with the Lawrence situation, Tariq cut her off. He ain't never got back home. Mind you, that whole time you got Cain. Cain saving her from death in jail. Right? He letting her have extra work. He paying her school bills. He doing all this stuff just for him to dress up like Malcolm X, show up to Effie in jail, and for Effie to say, "Get out my face, nigga. I don't need you." Right? I got a lawyer already. By the way, who the hell is this lawyer? Did she lie, or is this some special lawyer that we never seen before? And by the way, where is this Asian woman who popped up for Effie last season? Inquiring minds want to know. But anyways, Cain is a sucker for love, And Effie is gonna exploit him, and it's not gonna work out in his favor. Okay? The fact that he was crying means so much. It tells so much. Kane is far gone. And unfortunately, he's going to see Effie cross him over. Here's the thing, right? Effie could cross him up just for simply not believing that he could get the job done, or she'll find some crazy reason to cross Kane over. It may not even have anything to do with Tariq. It might have anything to do with Tariq, and she could still choose number one and go about her business. And this is something that Kane does not understand. And this is why he needs to have a talk with Tariq about Effie, or it's over. Or it's over, man. I have a belief that Effie will do something extremely bad by the end of this season. Extremely bad. And this is going to cause Kane or Tariq to suffer a major loss. And this is partly because Kane is a sucker for love. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's God gifted. That's touched by an angel. That's on the dome, nigga.